Alrighty, let's see what we've got here. Okay. Excellent connection. Oh, let's see here. Oh, bear with me a second. Just getting things set up here. Oh. Ooh, FedEx truck. I got a package coming. Of course, they pull up just as I'm starting the stream. That's my new lawnmower. Got a battery-powered lawnmower. 'Cause fuck gasoline and oil and all that bullshit. Where is he going? Oh, he's backing up. Oh, what the hell? Current bitrate is lower than recommended bitrate. I don't know what that means. Yeah, stream bitrate of 4,500? Okay. Okay, does that work? We'll see. I will return. Alright, Beagle Boy. Come on in. Alright. Doing your stretches. Good job. Alrighty. Come on. Oh, gotta get everything back up and running here. Come on. Come on, Beagle. Come on, Beagle. Oh, excuse me. I must get the Beagle acclimated again. Whoops. No, come on. Very important to acclimate your Beagle and make sure he's all set and running before you start streaming art. Nope. Right, okay. There we go. Oh, I've upset the entire process now. Diesel. Come on out. All right. Let's go ahead and get this started. Bring up the art. Bringing up the art. Fantastic. Good. Fantastic. Double monitors are proven a good idea. I'm currently getting a leg bath from the Beagle. Hey, bud. Come here. Oh. There we go. Whoops. Ooh. Sometimes you have to reset your Beagle manually if it gets stuck in a licking loop. Best to remove the Beagle from the place of the licking loop and redistribute the Beagle into a more comfortable nappy type place. Good morning, everyone. Grim Grimowski here. I'm in the middle of my vacation. It's a beautiful, not sunny morning outside. I've got my cauldron mug full of coffee, and there's art to do. Thankfully, not that much left on this particular comic page, though. Oh no. Beagle's checking things out. I thought you were taking a nap. It's time for your late morning nap. Come on. Work with me here. Well, okay. Alright, where did I leave off last night? Okay. Panel 1, how are you doing? You almost look done, Panel 1. Whoops. And there goes the Beagle. Oh no. Okay. Let's see if the Beagle wants to go outside. the beagle has no interest in the outside world. Alright. Alright, there we go. Now we should be able to accomplish something. There we go. Fantastic. Ooh. Let's just go ahead and post about what I'm doing to the social medias. There we go. You know, there's nothing quite like just having this time of the day to myself. Of course, anything's better than what I'm usually doing during this time of the day, which is, well, working. It's Wednesday, right? It's Wednesday? Okay, it's Wednesday, so usually this is my day off anyway, but still. These past few days have been fantastic having my mornings free, because I've just been able to make breakfast, work on art. It's a wonderful thing. This is what I was designed to do. Create things, and yeah, create things. got here? I haven't nearly accomplished as much art as I've wanted to over these past few days. As is so often the case, the Walrus is kind of like priority. Because I'd like to try to get as much of a backlog going as possible. But there's so many other things I want to work on. I've got at least 3 Surrealist Grimoire pieces that have been banging around in my brain these past few months, and at some point they're gonna have to come out. There we go. That's not right. There we go. Mazel tov. Ah, these are the good times. Ooh, what's this? Hi, Reina. Oh, don't worry about burnout. It's not burnout, it's lack of time, honestly. No, most likely what my current plan is, I'm gonna finish the art for this walrus today, send it all over to CK for him to work his lettering magic on this one and the one before this. And then I'm gonna probably work on some conquest stuff or jot down some of the Surrealist Grimoire stuff that I want to do. Thankfully, when it comes to the Grimoire, one of those pieces, at least the graphite part of it, usually takes about a day for me to do. So it's not exactly like a multi-day undertaking, I suppose. Well, it is, but... working on grimoire pieces is meditative. You know, I might not be as awake and caffeinated for this as I thought. Come here, sweet medicine, sweet coffee. Wonderful, wonderful cold brew. Alright. So let's see. We got like, what? 2.5-ish rips left to color and shade. Then adding the lighting effects to the Superpowers Council drone, and that'll be that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that should only take an hour or so, hopefully. Almost skipped a step there. There we go. You know, I love drawing Rook. There's something really fun about Rook, even though he's just the character equivalent of a filthy, shit-laden cockroach. And I know majority of Walrus readers just fucking hate Rook. But I find him lovable. Rip, however... oh, I hate Rip. I've hated every form of Rip. And I don't know what it is. Like, technically he's fun to draw, because he's that weird kind of weasel ugly. I mean, look at that. Look at this shit. The shitty nose, the buck teeth, the squinty eyes, the stupid eyebrows... I mean, we really came up with just a wonderfully hateable design for Rip Flintlock. But at the end of the day, I'm really glad he's dead. I think that was the only time I ever really had fun drawing him was when the worms were bursting out of him in Richard Little's little prison dungeon. What was that? That was Kill Your Heroes, right? Yeah, that was probably Kill Your Heroes. You know what? That's what it is, Raina. That's what it is exactly. Rook's having fun with his station in life, at least. Rip actually thinks he's a main character, though. And the whole thing is, that is actually going to be a lot more apparent as we get a little bit deeper into this current flashback story arc. For the record, I have no idea what I've got playing music-wise. I've been really enjoying, what I guess it's Electro Swing, Caravan Palace, The Correspondence. There was one other band I've been listening to recently, but I mean, can't play any of that on a live stream. YouTube will just completely nuke me from orbit, so this is like a royalty-free electro swing best of mix or something, so... Yeah, that's looking good. Okay. Tackle them chompers. All right. Come on. Come on. There we go. Hi, Dev. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. I'm coloring teeth. Yeah, it's afternoon by like 12, 13 minutes, something like that. Time is illusion. They are some hecking teeth. Awful, awful hecking teeth. But they're rip teeth, so it makes sense. See, there we go. It's still morning where Reina is, so that counts for something. Oh no, the beagle's stirring. Adjusting? Alright, beagle is adjusted. Honestly, I don't consider the day accomplished unless somebody has shook their head in response to something I've said or done, or they've uttered a "God damn it," insert whatever name I'm using in the context here. Diesel has grunted in response to your hello, Dev. Add a little soul into those eyes. These stupid eyebrows. I love them, but I hate them at the same time. So, context. Prom is over. Rip had 3 dates. They're probably all teachers. You can see one's foot hanging off the top there, a little building. He's currently on the roof, screaming about how he's going to be a supervillain and everybody else is terrible. Besides, this is Voodoo Walrus. We can't go too long without some kind of body horror. And this is at least tame compared to the Angry Nun cosplayer. Or Nuxor. Oh my god, life is so much... It's true. It's true. I mean, that sums up VW so well. I mean, I'm pretty sure the last time I polled the readership about, hey, what brought them to VW in the first place, most of it boiled down to fan servicey ads back from the Project Wonderful days. And they stuck around for the horror even when there weren't kinky outfits or boobs on display. And I love you for that. Oh, I miss Project Wonderful. Yeah, I'm still slightly proud that... God, what was his name? John Katzenberg? The guy that back in the day did the Goats comic. He basically blacklisted us on Project Wonderful, despite the fact that we wanted to give him money, just because we put up the Bondage Mac ad, and he tried to say that we were instigating violence against women. I'm gonna assume that he's not a fan of bondage. That's fine. Still pissed at that man for never continuing the Goats comic. He just went on to start doing a side comic that was a lot of political jokes. God. Fuck political humor. Fuck it with a barbed wire dildo taller than I am. I'm pretty sure the only person that I've ever seen that can really pull off solid political humor is John Mulaney. Sorry, unpopular opinion, but the existence of The Daily Show kind of destroyed a whole section of humor for years. What am I doing? Collar. Well, no, the Goats guy, he was one of the top tier webcomic creators at the time. That's why I put the ad up there. I was paying him so Voodoo Walrus might get some of his readership, because, you know, we both hit like sarcastic, weird ass humor. Made sense. I mean, he had a comic that involved talking mythological goats utilizing panties to get laid. Magic panties. Okay, that's kind of weird and rapey. Yet you have a problem with a character in bondage. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Point is, Project Wonderful was a great site. And it's a shame Google killed it. Because Google does not offer the same user-friendly usage, I suppose. Are you done, Rip? Not quite. I guess. I don't know what his problem was. You know, there was a time years ago when we really first started Voodoo Walrus, and we started to gain traction back, you know, during the early days of Project Wonderful. So what, 2011 or so? That we'd talk about how great it would be to go to cons and hang out with some of the other indie creators, but as the years have passed, a lot of those indie creators have just kind of been like, I don't know, not exactly the kinds of people that I have any interest in being around anymore. Of course, truth be told, as far as I'm concerned, the only people that I really have any interest in being around anymore are those that consider themselves part of the queer community, so... Okay. Let's see, missing anything? Anything suspiciously transparent or invisible? Yeah, it was really weird. No doubt about that. No, the straights are not okay. They've never been okay. And as far as I can tell from all my interactions with people in the 40 to 50 hours of retail I do a week, most straight people don't actually want to be in a relationship with each other, hate themselves and everybody else, are very easily confused by milk, and don't know what they're doing with seasoning. Also, they seem to be convinced that children under 2 can be left to their own devices to pick what snacks they want. Alright, McClay, pick out which fruit roll-ups you want. No, remember, they need to be gluten-free, sodium-free, vegan. Hello, Sora. Am I almost out of coffee? Oh god, I'm almost out of coffee. Truly a tragedy. what's this? Panel 3? Panel 3. Let's pull panel 3's group up. There we go. God, streaming like this is so much easier now that I have a second monitor. Yes. Kayid and Mackenzie. You know what? Mackenzie isn't that bad of a name. I feel like that's at least a name. Raina, from what I've gathered, you and I aren't too terribly dissimilar from what we do. I just feel like you do a lot more of the customer service end of things directly, whereas I do more of the picking out products for the customers. Either way, I think we're both involved with the e-commerce side of things, aren't we? Oh. 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 Oh, God. Yeah. Fucking people. The wonders of being an essential employee. An essential employee paid, expendable wages. Oh, Jesus Christ, how have you not gone on a murder spree yet? Like, if there is a hell, and I've done something or will do something to warrant spending eternity there, I know they're going to shove me off in a corner somewhere where I have to do tech support for the elderly for eternity. Because there is no torment greater than that I can think of. I have a bad enough time with the boomers at my store that are constantly coming in going, I know the bread aisle was here, where is it now? Well, we moved the bread aisle across the store 3 years ago. Well, that's a lie, I was in here last week. No, legit. It hasn't been here since 3 years ago. Well, you all just keep moving things. No, you just have no memory, and, you expect everything to remain stagnant and static. Fuck you. I wonder what it's like to live life where you just take a snapshot, a mental snapshot of an area or a person or whatever, and you decide that's it. That's the only way it needs to be for the rest of eternity. And if it changes, then that's a personal affront to everything that is you. It sounds terrifying. Oh, elderly discrimination. The sad thing is that doesn't surprise me whatsoever. It really doesn't. But the real question is, those same old assholes that would make a comment like that, I feel like they probably do at least have a computer or smartphone. Something. A fucking Kindle that can connect up to Wi-Fi. And they just refuse. Welcome back, Dev. they refuse because what they really want at the end of the day is for everything to be done for them. They feel like they have earned the right just by surviving. Through an awful lot of easy decades for them, mind you, that they now have the right to be waited on hand and foot. They also think they've earned the right not to actually learn anything else. They don't have to learn. Why should they have to learn? Why should they have to change who they are? I'd say something like, things will be so much better once all of the boomer types are gone, but unfortunately, we'll never be completely rid of them because they've instilled a lot of that bullshit into generations after them, too. Like, I know at least a few people around my age, you know, elder millennials, who have, for whatever reason, like, incorporated that mindset. And that's just fucking sad. Yeah, I can see that. You know, you're not going to get a lot of entitlement from folks that had to grow up poor or parents living paycheck to paycheck, that sort of thing. I don't know. Education's definitely a big part of it, too. I mean, all you need to do is look within the past 5 years between the vaccine, the virus, and the flat earthers, and know that education in America has definitely failed. Or succeeded in, you know, cultivating an awful lot of dumbassery. I mean, it depends. There are times where it really feels like the situation is set up so that education isn't supposed to be useful in this country. It's just supposed to make money. Damn, I've been streaming for an hour already. Nice. That's not right. Oh no. No, no, no. Critical thinking? Psh, don't need that. Don't need critical thinking. Need consumers. Ugh, stretch. Oh, don't worry, lower class and poor people. We'll always have a need for you. We need to keep the other classes scared to death that things could be worse for them. So get the fuck back in line and stop bitching. A little bit of background poking in there. There we go. Can't have transparent hair. Now, as much as I hate Rip, I do like what I did with his hair. Outside of the man bun. The man bun's just kind of douchey. You know, it really figures the day that I get the new lawnmower delivered is the same day it looks like it's going to rain. Alright. Well, at least nature has given me the big green light to make today all about making art. You know, it does kind of feel like a plot hole, doesn't it? Like, there is nothing that we have put into VW so far that explains why Bowler would just, you know, go for this thing. Outside of the washboard abs and long hair. Nah, I don't want that. No. You know, Reina, every so often in this, over the years, you know, I'll see comments that you make on the comic itself or on Facebook, and it slightly terrifies me how close you sometimes hit things to what we've got planned. There isn't any tinkering of Bowler's brain. I'll say that much, but the fact that you brought up brain tinkering... God, those fucking teeth. Yeah, Rip's a thing. Really, music? Electro swing version of Istanbul, not Constantinople. On the one hand, it feels appropriate. On another hand, it feels almost redundant. But that does remind me, this is the other band I've been listening to a lot of. They Might Be Giants, The Correspondents, and Caravan Palace. All work very, very well together. And I'm gonna be honest, the teeth in this panel right here don't quite look lined up right. Part of me wants to fix it, but if you go in and just keep fixing stuff, especially when it's not that important, like if I zoom all the way out, see, this is about the size it's gonna be when it gets posted. Yeah, no one's gonna care. Y'all aren't gonna care. Other readers aren't gonna care. anyone that wants to be the supreme boss is not to be trusted. Because obviously, they just want the status. It's always going to be better to be like the Seneschal, or the Dark Advisor, or whatever. You want to be the right-hand man, who's not going to be the one that gets decapitated. But you're going to be there to influence the next leader, and the next leader, and the next leader. This is what I do at the day job. I have refused leadership responsibility at every turn over the past 7 years. Because if I take on leadership responsibility, I'm not going to get paid extra, or at very least I'm not going to get paid what I'm worth. Much better to stay in the background and be that one that everyone comes to for advice, or comes to with their issues. Not in a professional sense, but in a they need to vent way. Even my manager and my department's co-leads come to me and... what's the word I'm looking for? Vent to me, like, you know... that they trust that I'm a good person to vent to. So I know all the secrets. I know how all these people do. And information is power. And for some reason, everyone just loves to give me extra power in that fashion. Sure, and maybe I use that position to, I don't know, encourage shit to happen between people, or inspire drama, but I promise it's not on purpose. Sure, I might be a pansexual chaos wizard, but that doesn't mean I'm evil. Possibly. No, honestly, I'm probably just evil. I mean, I can admit to that. It is really dark outside for 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, those shit tick bastards. Like $2 raise, yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to take that? That's like a fortune in the retail industry. Absolutely no one can blame you for that. Gotta be honest, that is one of the reasons I'm glad that my store is a union store, because they'd never be able to get away with that sort of shit. Alright. This is coming right along. Good for you. You take that sick day, you get yourself some much-needed physical and mental rest. Are you sure you can't make it in? Are you sure that you're too sick to come in? Fuck you. I'm gonna do what I want because all managers are pretty much trained in the same way to make people think that they should feel guilty for wanting to see to their own needs or family needs above that of the corporation's needs. Well, the weather can only get but so bad, but so soon. The birds are out tweeting. Fucking horny-ass birds. You know, I am greatly amused at the fact that it does seem like corporate management, at least managers dealing with, you know, ground-level employees, do seem to be trained on the whole, you know, we've almost got to do psyops on our people. You know, guilt them into doing things. Guilt them into coming in when they really need a day off. Guilt them into thinking they're part of a family. The family. But as soon as you start talking to them like they're an equal, it all just kind of falls apart. Or when when there's any kind of pushback from you towards them, then they start avoiding you. I love it. Absolutely adore it. Because they're so used to being able to get their way with people that desperately need the job, or kids that don't know any better. I've never understood that either, Dev. Like, look at this entire past year. Corporate America doesn't actually care about illness. They don't care about everybody getting sick. It's all a numbers game. Oh shit, we got a Keith. Hey Keith. I got all the fucking cool-ass people in my stream now. Ruining government. Fucking things up with red tape and bureaucracy. It's a good thing. That is the wrong color shade to use. There we go. What color was I using for the gums? There we go. Bloop. Oh. My tiny black cauldron of joy is empty. Oh well. That's enough coffee for now. Is that innuendo, Dev? That sounds like innuendo. But I know you well enough that, no, it's probably sincere. Did I say too much coffee? I think I just said that's enough coffee for now. Okay, yeah, I definitely haven't had too much coffee today. I've just had enough for now because more would mean that I have to get up and go pour some more cold brew. And that means disturbing the beagle. I don't want to disturb the beagle because the beagle is very, very comfortable and peaceful and snoring happily and not barking while I'm on stream, which feels like a rarity, and I want to treasure that while I can. It feels very odd to be coloring a male character for Voodoo Walrus and not giving them colored fingernails. But it's the only way for Rip, because Rip's not interesting enough to actually add extra color to himself. Oh shit, are we almost done with the rips? We're almost done with the rips. Ugh. Yeah, don't undersell yourself, Keith. Obviously, you have that artistic eye for knowing where to put things. How long was it since I saved? Okay, that's better. There we go. I know better. I just forgot. I've been in such good company for this past hour or so. It's a best of electro swing mix on YouTube. Of course. Disney Eurobeat. I don't know how to feel about that, because I don't even know what that is. Villain songs are always the best. My brain is just thinking of Blue, Dabba Dee, Dabba Da, and Scar's song from Lion King, and I feel like I'm committing some kind of thought crime. Oh yes, Eartha Kitt's song, Black Out the Sun? Put Out the Sun, something like that. Back from, like, the original incarnation of Emperor's New Groove. Snuff out the light. That's right. You know, it does occur to me that folks like us just really treasure a lot of the Disney villain songs because, well, let's be honest, so many of the Disney villains are queer-coded and... queer-coded in the first place. I mean, the only couple of classic Disney movie villains I can think of that seem straight to me would be Gaston and Jafar. And even Jafar, that doesn't feel quite right. I think Jafar was just Ace. Despite putting Jasmine in, like, a little bikini number or whatever. I'll be honest, it's been a long time since I've watched, like, the golden age of Disney. Oh yeah, what's his face? Goddamn. Frollo. Well, you know, he was a man of religion, so repressed all to hell. Yes, Keith, definitely. That's what it felt like. Almost there. Almost there. All right, we are coming to an end here. I'm pretty sure the art for this one is done. All right, let's do a last over on this. Tippity-typity. Rip's all proud of himself. He's being a tattletale on the guys, and Node. Fucking douchebag. Alright, we got lighting, we got shading, glasses are colored, eyes are colored, nothing's transparent. Alright, panel 1, that gets approval. Panel 2. Look at this guy. This fucking guy sending off a message to the superheroes. He's an asshole. This fucking asshole. Look at him. Alright. Party trash and behind the corner there. One of the teachers and her fucking bloomers up top passed out. No transparent bottles. Glasses colored. Cuffs colored. Alright, panel 2. Panel 2's good. Panel 3. This motherfucker's still proud of himself. Look at him. Rubbing his hands together. He thinks he's a supervillain already. They haven't even graduated high school yet. Yeah, you got accepted to villain school. Who the fuck cares? Get over yourself. Fuck out of here. Ah, look at that. Superhero said something he didn't like. Cry about it. Yeah, cry, Mr. Manly Man. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, Rip Flintlock. You're a bad person. You should feel bad about it. Ha. Alright, let's save this puppy. Oh, do a little stretch. Ugh. And tell you what, before I bring an end to the stream, I'm gonna go ahead, pull up a new page, and I'm gonna do a quick monster sketch for everybody. So, just for the record, there should have been a proper VW update this past Monday. Obviously, that didn't happen. Lettering is taking a little longer on it than expected, but it should be posted this coming Monday. And the comic that I just finished will go up the Monday after next, after that one. So If only there was an industry in which people would pay me just to live stream drawing monsters. you know, it is kind of hippo-y. You know, I'd like to think that all the monster designs that I've made like this are completely canonical to either Mirth's home dimension or the flora and fauna of Conquest. It has little platypus-like feet, poison barbs. I feel like I missed something. This is a her, and her name is Susan. Keith, you want to adopt Tusky Four-Eyed Swoopy Foot Susan? Those eyes are wildly uneven, but I'm okay with that. You know, I am very proud of myself that somehow I always manage to walk this line on creature design between fucking god-awful weird and adorable and lovable. I mean, that depends, Keith. Can you confirm that your mother is very good at looming? To be fair, the Susans I've known have all seemed pretty talented at looming. Your mother's Irish, isn't she, Keith? Huh. Fair enough. Dear friends, Susan is finished. And with this, I do believe I'm going to go ahead and close out the stream, get a little bite to eat, and then figure out what I'm going to do from there. Might work on the grimoire, might do some conquest stuff. But either way, thank you all very much for joining me today. Chatting with y'all have made this a wonderful little couple of hours. Thank you. I should probably save Susan now. Let's pop you into the monster file. Susan has been saved. Ugh. Alrighty, folks. Hopefully, I'll do a couple more streams before my vacation week's over. Just check the Facebook. That's where I'll post about it. Much love to y'all. Have a fantastic day.